Raw Selvedge Denim jeans are a labor of love. They require a little bit of special attention to detail, a little bit of special care, and they also require a little bit of background knowledge as well to make them last and to make them fade down the way that we all want them to. And there's a general rule of thumb in the Raw Selvedge Denim community that the longer that you have your jeans, the better they're gonna fade down. And this is true simply because the older your jeans are and the more wear that they have, the more they're gonna show, the more the indigo is gonna chip off, the more life you're gonna be able to see. But the thing is, if you're not careful, you can really ruin your denim, and you'll either jump for a new pair of raw jeans way too quickly, or you might just want to completely abandon raw denim in general. Guys, there are very simple guidelines to help you maintain the longevity of your jeans and make sure they're gonna last a very long time, so this way we can all achieve better and better fades. And I see a lot of people who don't know much about raw denim making a lot of mistakes. So today we're gonna talk about these guidelines, and I'm gonna point out what you should do to make sure you keep your denim clean and make them last as long as possible, and what you should never do to make sure that you don't accidentally ruin your denim. So the first thing I want to start off with is you never, ever, ever, ever want to fold your jeans. Never fold your raw denim ever. I don't care who says it's okay. If you've started wearing your jeans, do not ever fold them. Jeans are only okay to be folded when you're first getting them, because the thing is, think about it, when you're folding your jeans, you're not allowing any ventilation to go throughout the leg or throughout the jean. And if you've had your jeans for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and you've worn them without washing, A, that's absolutely disgusting, and B, the dirt, the grime, the sweat, it's all gonna get into the fibers much more quickly, and it's gonna really deteriorate and weaken the cotton fibers that make up the fabric. And it's also gonna start to give you really nasty yellow kind of fading, and not in a green cast type of way, just more in like a dirty way. So you never, ever, ever wanna fold your jeans. You always wanna make sure that you get either a slip hanger, which is usually used for suits, or maybe some S hooks, which I know CRD uses, which are also really cool. Or you could get a simple pant hanger, which is also a viable option if you wanna kind of conserve space. But basically what you wanna do is you always wanna make sure that you hang your jeans by multiple belt loops, not just 1 or 2, because this is A, gonna help the belt loops disperse the weight across the entire length of the waistband, so this way you don't ruin the belt loops. And B, it's also gonna allow for a lot more control in how much you wanna spread out the jean, so this way you can allow for airflow, because you really wanna open up the waistband, you wanna open up the legs, and you wanna open up the cuff, because you want that airflow. You want everything to kind of dry out, freshen up a bit, so this way they're ready for the next wear. This is also gonna help prevent any unwanted fade marks or creases that might happen when you're folding your jeans. And trust me, these creases really do not look good, and you do not want to ruin a $200, $300, sometimes even $400 pair of raw Selvedge denim jeans, because that's really gonna ruin your day. The next thing you want to do, which I feel like doesn't even need to be said, but if your jeans get dirty, then you need to wash them. Yes, I promise they're still gonna fade, and one wash really isn't gonna kill you. And the thing is, if you get anything on your jeans, like a chili oil stain, soy sauce, like I usually get, ice cream, soup, whatever, if you get something that's gonna stain your jeans, number one, spot cleaning is never gonna help, and you're only going to create a really weird fade line that's not gonna wash down good, and is also gonna be really, really apparent, and it might even inadvertently show the stain more. If you get a stain on it, what I like to do is I usually like to pour a little bit of color safe detergent and soak the jeans in this kind of cold water solution with the detergent, let them sit there for about 15 minutes or so, and then I throw them in the wash and I wash them normally, just to ensure that the stain is definitely gonna come out of the fibers, and it's gonna also ensure that the entire jeans dye job is gonna remain intact and even throughout the jean. Speaking of washing, the next thing you wanna make sure that you always do when you're washing your jeans is you always wanna turn your denim inside out, unless you're going for vintage fades, which is a really risky kind of thing to do, so I don't recommend it unless you're really seasoned in the raw denim game. But if that's not what you're going for, you always wanna make sure that you turn your jeans inside out before you put them in the wash, and you always wanna make sure that you time the washing machine perfectly, because you have to take the jeans out of the washing machine as soon as they're done. Otherwise, you're gonna get really ugly vertical fade marks that really do not look good and might even completely ruin your jeans. And you also wanna make sure that you always use cold water when you're washing your jeans, because you wanna avoid A, excess dye loss, B, shrinking the fibers of the Selvedge denim fabric, and C, it really dries out the fabric a little bit and makes it feel kind of coarse. I feel like cold water really keeps the kind of silkiness of the finer fabric that is raw Selvedge denim, so you always want to make sure that you wash with the coldest water possible, and yes, I promise it's still gonna clean the jeans. And the last thing that you want to do to ensure that you're gonna prolong the life of your jean is to do repairs on them before they get ruined. It's really hard to repair Selvedge denim that's already been ripped, and to be honest, there are a lot of telltale signs to having a crotch blowout, to having a rip, to having a tear. You should be able to catch it before anything happens to your jeans. So as soon as you get that little telltale sign, you want to make sure that you find a professional that you trust, and you want to send the jeans out and A, have them examine the jeans, see if they see anything, and B, have them repair them properly, because I promise repairing the tear or the rip or whatever's going on is going to be a lot cheaper and a lot less time consuming than buying another pair of raw Selvedge denim and having to fade that one down too. This is why it's so important to monitor your jeans and send them out for repairs when you need to repair them. And all of these tips are going to help you keep your jeans fresh, that are going to allow you to keep them for a very long time and create some very beautiful fades. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. We're almost at 2K. It's almost insane for me to think about how I started this channel about a year and a month ago, and to be able to grow this quickly to 2,000 subs in that time frame is something that I truly never expected, and I really could not be more grateful. I think right now at the time that we're recording this video, I'm at like 1940, and I really want to know what you guys think I should do for my 2,000 sub celebration. So definitely drop down in the comments and let me know what you think I should do. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about, anything related to men's fashion, raw denim, any ideas, any feedback is always greatly appreciated, and I really couldn't have gotten here without you guys. So with that being said, thank you guys again, and I'll see you next week.